In today's glorious video of Arms Trade Tanks Tycoon, we have a bit of a recap because I made an absolute kerfuffle, and you can see all the many things that we created, all before Germany decides to invade the Netherlands, and then we improve our glorious factory to make it even better. We take this absolute creamy tank for a spin before getting this one a little bit stuck, which isn't very nice. We capture some enemy tanks and steal all of their technology. The Netherlands shoot many Germans, which makes me think, well, they're gonna get murdered. And then we decide to do something exceptionally stupid. Stay tuned! Are you tired of paying full price and waiting for sales on your games? Well, let me introduce you to instant gaming, where seriously, that is no longer an issue. Massive discounts on all your games. Make sure you click on the link in the description and get that checked out ASAP. Do it now! Alrighty everybody, welcome back to Arms Trade Tycoon Tanks. And I'm not gonna lie, I made a bit of a boo-boo. As you can see, things aren't quite the same as where we left them off in the last episode. That's because I accidentally deleted the bloody thing, and now I've got to try and show you what I've done. But, you know, instead of having, well, it's a little bit disappointing. But it is what it is, I'm going to have to work with it, but at least you've jumped ahead, and there have been some huge significant changes. Genuinely don't know where to begin. So if you have watched the first two videos in this, that's great, and you'll roughly know where we're going on. But if you haven't, and this is the first time watching this game in series, then I do highly recommend you go watch them two first. At the end of this video, there's a link to the playlist in the bottom right, and the next episode in the bottom left. How wonderful is that? All organised and right lovely. So I'm going to show you where we got up to then. Essentially, summing things up, we managed to get the extended high pass running gear, or the tadpole gear. That, it's right lovely. We've not made any further improvements here, apart from last episode where we got these and the Germans like that. And then we're now on with the combo, which is really good. We can have a turret and machine gun in that, and I want to squirt that thing everywhere. We got rather busy. I made another hull for the Mark 1. Now you might think, well, where's the rest of it? Well, with research that has gone in, I had to make another one, because now I can stick a sight in there so they can see. It's made with thick steel armor, some bolts, some flappy flag things so you can see what's going on. Well, to communicate how much you're dying in there. Shell storage, we've got some fuel storage inside the tank as well at the back in the form of some fuel cans. The vision ports are the same. I've kept the roof thing on, but I got rid of that awful bloody tail wheel, and you'll see why in a minute. Now this is the big improvement. Are you ready? So that is what we had before. That is the new one. Would you look at the length of that? Anybody will be proud of owning one of these just by the sheer size of it. Got the track inserts there. We've got some Mark 5 idlers, some lovely road wheels keeping the tracks together, some lovely sprockets at the back, and we've got a bit of a wafty flap here so the thing keeps cool where the engine is. And you'll be getting a sweat on this tank, I'll tell you. Now in here, there's been some rather lovely improvements as well. We stuck this thing together. Now we were talking about it last episode, but now we've actually done it. We can take that for a spin. That is right lovely, and it's actually quicker than what you'd think. And you know, when I was talking about having something large, well, look at that. Definitely improved. That is the Mark 4 one that I did. Now look at that. Just looks so much better. Look at the length on it. Fantastic.
few holes in there, but it'll be alright. This hole isn't really meant to be with these tracks, but we made it fit. Bit of dodgy welding and you're all good. Now this thing is marginally better, but it seems to go, so it is what it is. Now we had 30 of these ones in storage. We had 30 of these ones in storage. Now all these have been sold, believe it or not. Again, in the last episode, not the last episode, I'm going to call it the missing episode, the mystery one that I accidentally deleted, which I'm rather mad about. And we've built some of these. I think I sold some of these as well. And that is now why I'm sitting on 3.3 million. So the Germans sent me a contract. Correct, the Germans wanted British tanks. I mean, they're not at war with each other, and it's 1915, and yeah, it is what it is. But they weren't a fan of this one. But they were a fan of this one, and they chose this over the A7V that their own companies built, so I'm happy with that. They bought all 30. That got me around 1.5 million. Then the Spanish decided they wanted a few tanks, and I thought, ooh, they might like some of these ones, and they did. Now, they only wanted 8, so, well, they bought 8, and that was that. That was another roughly 500,000. They were really happy with them, actually, so I properly rinsed them. And then the British decided that, oh, hang on a minute, I better get some more tanks. And then I sold the other 22 of these that I had built to them. They were quite keen on them because I already had them built. I could say, no, we don't need to wait 3 months for them. You can have them now. And they were frothing at the mouth about it, so I rinsed them with the price again. And then the Spanish decided, no, not the Spanish, the Portuguese decided that they wanted some tanks. But I'd ran out, but I had 22 of these built, 8 still building. Now, they weren't too keen on them, but when I said you can have them now, they'd be like, oh yeah, nah, go on then. So they had around 15 of these. That was another 500,000. Germany is on a war path. They're currently invading the Netherlands. The first battle, they sent, the Netherlands sent, oh no, should I say, the Germans sent artillery pieces over to obliterate some cavalry, and by bloody hell they did. They murdered 600 horsemen and 600 horses, and they only lost 5 artillery pieces. Not a bad result, really. As you can see, the attacker power was absolutely stupid. The defender power wasn't really that all there. Now, artillery will obliterate anything, especially with high explosives, but still, that's a little bit on the harsh side. But no, they're still having a go of it. Now they're sending infantry in. Now, the Dutch actually have a small advantage here. They have some horse-drawn transports with their infantry, whereas the Germans don't. So we'll see what happens. They are fighting over North Brabant, if you want to call it that, which is actually quite a nice place to be. There's lots of cities and everything else, and it produces a bit of money. So we'll see what happens there. In the last episode, I think it concluded then, but the British decided to invade parts of Denmark, and they did, and smashed the Danes out of that area. Currently, there's no other wars, but can you imagine it when the whole map has a whole thing like this? Oh, I cannot wait for that. That'll be really nice. Before we do go anywhere else though, if you are enjoying yourself and would like to like the video, then do it now, like the video. And if you're creaming over this game, then subscribe and you'll see more videos like it. I'll be doing a full series on it again. Not many people have access to the beta. It is a closed one after all, so if you do want to wishlist this game on Steam, do it, you can do that. It is only in beta at the moment. With the cash flow that we've received, we are now actually improving more things. I'll show you exactly in a moment. A moment has passed. How quick was that? Now, we had one of these. So this is all the different pieces of machinery that will assist in making building the tanks cheaper, quicker to build, and everything else, taking some of the man hours out of it as well, which is all that better. Now, this particular tank could benefit from all of these different pieces. So we have a cutting, rifling. There's a riveting in there somewhere. Milling and bending. That'll be for the steel. Different tanks require different things. As you can see, this one does not require any bending. It's already bent. But this one requires bending, and it also requires rolling, so it could do with a bit of a squashing. Now, we can only build 4 of those machinery plants. Now, we had 2, the cutting hall, which is this one, and the milling one, and now I'm a little bit more on the surplus side. I'm now building a rifling and a riveting hall as well. That should assist greatly. Further improvements in the warehouse department. So it takes a month for me to get the cheap supplies from North America, and frankly, I'm not going to be able to keep up at this rate. So I'm building a unloading station, which will mean resources get to me 25% quicker. That's huge! And then I'm also getting a naval freight dockyard thing, and that's a further 15%, so that's 40% faster. How wonderful is that? Great. And it also means delivering tanks is quicker as well. Now, the other improvement that we have, which I built in the last episode, was the tank depot, which means I can have 100 tanks now stashed away. I currently have 28 of the medium Hornet 2s. And resources-wise, I can have 150,000, I don't know, tons worth of stuff, I suppose. Now, I could get a stockpile, and I'm definitely thinking I could do with that, so I'm going to get one of them built as well. 28 grand. It'll take 60 days, but it means I can have a lot more stuff. That Mark 1, Mark 5, that girthy one that you should be proud of, that's currently going through some rigorous testing. 6 days remain on that, and then we can take it for a spin. And we've just finished the rest of those. Here we go, found it. Yeah, so this is the total points worth of goodness it has. Now, the new one, this one, isn't actually that much better. I thought it was going to be better. The only thing really did change was the tracks. It just looks a lot more I can't even speak now. Venomous and things. It is quite a bit more expensive though and things, but I would very much like just to get rid of these and see how much better it is. I've got to wait 5 days for the testing to be done. Then I can remove these. I might just get it. I might just build this one anyway. Sod it. Herberate. I might just do that. Get a few of them in. Because I need tanks in storage. I need to be paying people people are going to get paying their wages anyway, whether I have them standing around or actually doing something, so I might as well get some of these built. They are quite expensive to actually get going. I can get 20 off the bat. I'll stick with that. That will have to do. Oh! Total required by contract. Oh, sugar lumps. I forgot to send them tanks off. So this is one of the ones I was on about earlier. Spain. No, Portugal wanted some sugar lumps. I'm going to have to rush these through now. When did they want that by? 12 days. Ah, sugar lumps, I forgot. Right, well, let's make one speedy, shall we? And go for... I normally go for this one. I might have to go for that one. Ooh, even better. This one. Delivery speed, 5 days. Safety, medium. So if there is a delay, it shouldn't be too bad. I'm going to have to go with that. 15 tanks, off you go. You do not want to be late delivering these things. You get fined so badly. Oh no. Tank delivery delay, 7 days. Oh, that ain't good. When's the deadline? Oh, I don't even know. Oh, sugar lumps. Oh, hang on a minute. Deadline, 24th of the 8th. Oh, not too bad then. Ah, yeah, yeah, I'm alright. We're alright. 11 days to ship them off because of the delay, and we've got... Yeah, no, I'm fine. Panic over, panic over. I didn't want another bankrupt session like we did in the last playthrough of this game. There we go, trials completed of the Mark 1, Mark 5. Let's fix the errors. Now, there's not actually that many, but crew awareness, oh, that's so low. We need to upgrade this centerpiece. Crew safety, oh, we're all going to die in there. Operational range is awful because the thing is damn heavy. And it vibrates like all bloody hell as well. Well, it's slightly better than the other one. Let's take it for a spin. This is the Hornet. Rather lovely. Bit of a murky day for it, but we can take it for a spin. It's always worth doing the the testing of these things, because then you get a benefit on the production. And look at this, it's not bad at all, is it really? It's a tank over there, but we'll get that on the way around. Whizzing through, doesn't feel too bad, it's quite quick, weighs a lot less than the other tanks, probably why it feels quite a lot quicker. Squirt at some of these targets, try and hit them, can be a little bit difficult at times. There's another one there. I have noticed the ooh, sugar lumps, wrong one, that'll do. There's one over here. You can't really aim down with them, which is a little bit annoying. It goes up and down a little bit, but more up than down, and that kind of beats the object really. Oh, sugar lumps, I'm stuck on the bricks. We're off. Let's go. Squirted everywhere, but not where I wanted it to go. We'll leave it. Might have been able to get it with the back one. Which one was that? No, that one. Let's have a look, see. Might take so bloody long to go around. Oh, we got it! Yes, let's keep going. Bit of slalom coming up. There's another target over there. Two machine. Oh, sugar lumps. I'm kind of breaking the game now. Very whippy in comparison to what you'd think it would be, but it does the job. All I have to do is hit the thing. There we go. Let's keep going. There's more targets down there. Another tank down there that's been blown up. Infantry, which I can't see. Oh, wrong one again. Try and shoot some of these targets in the head. There we go. Ready. Yeah, that'll do. Let's keep going. Normally have trouble getting up the other side of this, but we'll see how we get on. Oh, not too bad actually. Kind of went up a bit of a breeze because we're lugging around 15 less tons than the other one. Appears never normally a problem. That one, no. There we go. Some targets over there I need to squirt at. Can't quite reach it because we're on a bit of a stupid angle. Come on, move! Oh, we got him. And there's another load of them down here. Again though, we're at a bit of a stupid angle, which is a little bit annoying. And we're in. You know what I mean about the gun depression being a bit naff? Now, it would be nice if we could just run them over a bit. Oh, I got it. Oh, I got that one. Nice. We got that one. Excellent. Do a quick UE and blow up some more little things. At least squirt them. And just like that, if you have a look, we get assembly points for stuff for doing that. How lovely is that? For those that played the demo, the deployment phase, and you did battle, that will be more familiar to you. Simply because it was a bit more of a thing then. They had a whole thing for showing the battles and everything else. Currently that isn't in this version, but look at this tank. That looks right. Bonnie does that. I like it. That feels quite a bit slower. Again, need to do the same thing with this. I'll skip half of it though. This thing, as you can see, is much longer than the previous tanks. And if that is a normal trench before tanks are made, then that's no bother. Now they had to build tanks with longer tracks like this because they started building the trenches wider and tank ditches and so on. Now to counter that you just... oh, sugar lumps, I'm bloody stuck again. To counter that you just built the tracks longer and it just drove over them. Now that kind of made all the other ones obsolete, I suppose, but I suppose they're not going to have tank ditches everywhere. Now there was a tank which used even longer tracks than this, and that was the Liberty, but that was produced only after the war was well, no, it was produced during the war, but it never got properly deployed. It didn't see combat really, and that was the Liberty. Now on this one we have a forward-facing machine gun, same as before. We have a cannon on the right as well. Hey, bloody hell, I hit that. Oh, hey up, we might be in trouble here. I don't think this is going to go up there. So I'm not going to get me bonus points. Oh no, and I have to get up there. Nope, stuck. Damn it. Never mind. It is what it is, I suppose. Ooh, we got our money from the Portuguese. We're now at 3.5 million. Excellent. Ooh, the British are now rearming their armoured car regiments with the new BLC, I nearly said BLT then, 15-pounder. That'll be an artillery piece. Let's have a quick look. The last episode that kind of got mysteriously disappeared, there were quite a few of these improvements which were stated. So if we have a look at this, their cavalry now has improved explosives so they can obliterate themselves even faster. The armoured car regiment now has the artillery piece to it. Now these are all the different bits that they have. Now they don't actually have any armoured car doodahs. 3 artilleries, 4 cav, and the rest are infantry, so they've got to produce these yet. One thing I would like to know actually is, because what happened over here was when the British were murdering the Danes, men got murdered, as you can possibly imagine. Oh yeah, look, they haven't replenished. That was my question. Ooh, that's interesting. It's been a little while since then, so maybe once they get blown up, they get blown up, but you wouldn't think it'd be too hard to replace 1,000 men when there's not a major war on, but it is what it is. Now the Germans have also made their own thing. Look, my tanks are in Germany. Look, see, I wasn't lying. It says 20, but it's not. There's 30. I don't think the game quite works that out properly yet. But then here they'll also have, yep, the Portuguese have my tanks and the Spanish have my tanks. Look at that. Right lovely, is that? Right lovely. I'm spreading my tanks everywhere. Tell you what I might need to do. My resources are getting rather low. I might need to buy a load expensively from Europe, just because it takes about 2 days to get the damn things. Ooh, a war! Yes, between... oh, again? Britain and Denmark are going at it. Alrighty, let's have a quick gander. Oh, they're going for the bloody capital area. Ooh, what have they got? Britain has cavalry and infantry, and same goes for the Danes. Now, that military power, I wouldn't take too much notice of that, simply because that just determines how many regiments they have. So if we have a quick gander, oh, they've got 14 here, and then 2 there, so that's 16. Oh, where's the other 2 then? Oh, what's this? Oh, I've never seen this before. Trophies, rifle. Oh, this is where this has gone. Oh, I can buy that, and we can... Fortunately for us, we received news of Corporal blah blah blah, intact rifle tank. Make sure to study it thoroughly. Yes! Oh, we can steal the turret from that and bung it on something. I love it. That's where this has gone. Right, I was wondering about the reverse... ooh, sugar lumps. Reverse... oh, we can see inside of it there. Wondering about the reverse engineering side of things. We can get people on that. It's not going to take long either. Wonder what else we can find then. Trophies. French don't have any. They don't have any. They don't have any. They don't have any. No. Ooh, sugar lumps. Wrong one. Can't quite click on the Danes there now because the battle thing is in the way, but has anybody else got any that can buy? No. Okay. Oh, I want more. Damn it, we'll have to find some. But yeah, this thing. Definitely. You might think, oh, what the bloody hell are you going to do with that? The Hornet's miles better. But what if I can stick that turret on something? Now, yes, it's only got a machine gun on it, but, you know, if I bung a turret on it, it'll be nice. There might be an engine in there that might be a bit better. Maybe not. Machine guns, maybe? We'll have to see. Oh, way up. Sweden and France have entered into a non-aggression pact. But we now have the rifling hall and everything else built, so our tanks are now going to be better built and quicker built. The German army has rearmed its cavalry with a pioneer axe, so now we've got a lot of tribesmen coming at them. Ooh, big war! Austria-Hungary and the Italians have decided to give each other death. And the first conflict is in Lambrady, that's what I'm going to call that. And they've both got some artillery in there and some infantry. Now the Hungarian units would appear to have an advantage. They have grenades and artillery in the artillery. Okay. Ooh. They look like... Oh no. No, I'm reading that wrong. No. They should have an advantage, especially with these. They've got a commander in there that's decent. I don't think the Italians are going to like that. Hopefully, they end up trying to buy some of my tanks from me. That'll be nice. Ooh, we've got the combo thing done. Ooh, we've got new resources as well. Now, with that combo thing, we desperately need a better hull for these heavy tanks. Get that done so... Right, well, now. Where is it? There it is, the combo one. Yes. So we have the sponson there, we can stick a turret on, and we can stick a machine gun in there. So I need to make this out of the good stuff. We're making it out of steel, much thicker, can take more punishment. Stick some... Ooh, rivets. Ooh, I don't think we had that yet. Oh, we must do it. So these rivets with bolts, we've got these off the Germans. And they are very expensive. Now we'll stick with the British ones. That'll have to do. And turret doors, this one's better. That's here, you can see the difference there. That one sticks out, you'll end up catching your leg on that. I don't like the look of that. This one is, he even has a step. I presume that bit has a bit of fuel in it or something, so you can warm your feet up as they burn as you're walking out. And we can even have turret hatch. We don't want the little German one on there because it's just rubbish. But we'll go for the British Mark II and the room for communication there. Suppose we can shove some pigeons in it, but not for now. 6 days and that'll be done. Now we can also reverse engineer a bit more of this. Now I would like to see what these German machine guns are made of. So we'll rip one apart. 3 days. That'll be nice. Need to get more resources in. Those buildings aren't quite built yet, but soon enough we'll have a massive boost in resources coming in. So with each order I can build around 10 tanks. That's 30 days. I can outproduce that. Now what seems to be lacking is the medium carbon steel. Now Africa have the cheapest stuff, there's not enough of it. Europe has the most, but look at the price. So for the same stuff in North America, I'm paying 87 grand. If I was to purchase the same amount from Europe, I was talking 130. That's so expensive. I think the main ones I need to worry about really, if we keep ramping this up, say 20 tanks, we're looking at medium carbon steel and iron. I I don't really want to spend an absolute bloody fortune on getting the load in, but it'll be here in 8 days. How good is that? I might just have a boost. We'll do one. 250,000 this is going to cost me, but we can definitely do with the boost. Yeah, sod it. We'll do it. We'll do it. It's only a one-off. Once we have those buildings set up, it should mean that we can get the cheaper stuff in around 20 days-ish. We should be able to sustain ourselves with that. Ooh, classified information. Flamethrowers are now a thing. Burning people out of the tanks, that's not very nice, is it? Be like a bloody oven in there. A battle has begun. Britain and Denmark, nice. These are the battles that are... oh no, well, the wars that are currently going on. We have a look at this. Yeah, they're not doing it yet. They're just having a go. We'll have to see how that develops. We've reverse engineered the German machine gun. Might as well see what else we can do. We can rip apart the whole piece itself. That'll take 8 days. The combo sponson has been done. Let's have a bit of a gander. So remember this one? Yeah. Well, how about we make a new one and stick some good stuff on here. So the engine, the tadpole, and so before we had that and that. Well, what about one of each like that? That fits on there right, lovely. That is so much better. So this might be the Mark 6. Stick another one on the other side. That makes the other two completely obsolete now. Now we stick a cannon in there, and oh yeah, 2 cannons. Oh, it's going to be so much better. We could have a look at the German one, but we've not ripped that apart yet and had a gander. But this Hotchkiss will do the job just fine. Excellent. Crew, we're going to stick a command. Oh wow, oh, I didn't think of that. More guns means more gunners. Oh no. Well, we've got a driver in there. Gunner. Oh man, we need a bigger hole now. Another gunner. Loader. Mechanic. Another mechanic. Really, we could do with a bit more, but that'll have to do. And I found something out last time as well. So the artillery, not the artillery, the gun ammunition. So we've got the armor piercing one that we've got here. Then we have a high explosive Mark II. Yeah, but we've got room for another one. Now you can't put the same one in another slot. However, what you can do, instead of just adding more of the better ammunition in, if you put in another one, and let's find the cannon. Here it is, the 6-pounder. Watch these. Watch this. Damage, right? So that is reflected if we remove that and then add it in again. Yeah? And then we add another shell in there. That's a bit more rubbish. Just adding it in. It goes up some more. So let's do that. We'll do the same with the machine guns. Damage and tracer shots and standard. And then we stick some fuel in it. And that just gives you such a good boost in stats. This is going to be the Mark 6. Paint. We'll make that one. That looks rather creamy. 33 days, off you pop. I actually need some more engineers now. I'm going to get 20 more in. Better get hiring. Sugar lumps. I don't know why you can hire 264 engineers, but it is what it is. I only want 20 more, thank you. That'll speed things up a smidge. So from 33 days, 22 days. Excellent. Using more engineers now because I've got the reverse engineering running at the same time as the normal engineering line, which I didn't need to do before. Now we can have a quick gander at this German machine gun and just compare it. So we can actually fit on different pieces from the different machine guns. Now that has all the same stats as that, but that is cheaper and easy to build, so we'll stick with that. The barrel itself, that is actually better. It is a wee bit heavier though. I mean, what's that? That is rate of fire and that is range. I'd rather have range. And just shoot the damn things. Maybe. Would you have range or squirting power? Or rate of fire, should I say. I'd rather have a bit of range. You're in a slow-moving tank, and there's plenty of machine guns on the damn things. Now, the German belt-fed... Is that better? No, I don't think it is. I think the... Oh, what is that? Oh, we've got a drum on there. Well, they were quite notorious for jamming anyway, weren't they? But no, I think the British belt-fed is better. We can... Oh, do I need more engineers? I better get more engineers. There we go, I can do this now. So, that is a German machine gun with the Hotchkiss barrel and the British belt. And the British barrel insert as well. All the main bit in there is German, and I think that'll actually come out as a better gun. And that's only going to take 3 days. We can compare it in 3 days. New resources have arrived. Excellent. I'm going to get some more in. We go for the cheaper stuff this time though, from North America. There we go. Get that in. Currently it's still 31 days. The buildings will be ready in around 6 days, which is right lovely. A German machine gun has been completed. And is actually... Oh, hang on. It's not as good as the Hotchkiss. Okay, well, we'll stick with ours then. It's so much more expensive as well, I don't know why. Something else we can potentially stick together is this thing, get this turret built. Currently what they had on there was iron. Well, we can make a new one made out of steel. Use the British bolts and the turret hatch. We can use the British one as well. That one is better for everybody. We can stick that together and hopefully try and stick it on something. Reverse engineering has just been done of the hull for the LK2, which is that thing. We can now produce that if we really wanted to. I don't think I'm going to bother just yet though, but we'll reverse engineer the engine and then we'll do the track, which look flimsy as anything. Now you might be thinking, well, what's the point? Well, there might be a few little pieces in there that might assist in our own. And there's another battle started between Hungary and the Italians. Interesting. That turret has now actually been done. There it is. We can now see if we can stick that on anything. Might as well do a version of the hull, make it steel, British bolts. What is that? It's a vision port, which is much better than the British one. See, this is why you do this. So really, that could be stuck on any of the other tanks that we decide to make. Yeah, that's miles better. We'll use that. The British ventilation is, stats-wise, much better, actually. I was thinking of using that then because it's cheaper, but no, that one's better. And the hull door, which is this thing at the back, a bit hard to see. Oh, there you go. That is actually far superior than the British one. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, we'll use that as well. Putting that together. Don't think we'll use it, but you never know. Those buildings have been completed. Excellent. This is for the warehouse. So resources should come a lot quicker. Reverse engineering on the engine has now been completed. We'll have a look at that. Some parts that we can steal, and now we'll do the tracks. Ooh, this hasn't happened in a while. A new administrator is available. Let's get him. Now these guys are very important. So look at this man. This man does rather lovely things. He stops your buildings from burning to the ground, people from murdering themselves in your factory, and a reduction time for all of your good stuff. So he is going to be in the research department, I think. Going to take 5 days to get in, and we're good. Now this thing has been fully reverse engineered, so really we can build that if we really wanted to, with a few improvements of our own, but I don't think we're going to. I might have a look. Sorry, I'll build one. New diplomatic agreement. Ooh, Austria-Hungary and Spain are now in an alliance. Does that mean that they're now both going to be teaming up against Italy? Interesting. Our man has arrived as well. We can stick him in there straight away. He will assist in research in a huge measures. The other man will stick him in here, why not? And a battle has ended. This is the one between Germany and the Netherlands. Let's have a look. So here it is. This is what happened. And the Netherlands won it. Ooh. Oh, look at that. The Germans lost 4,000 men and the Netherlands lost 2,000. That's a massive difference. That's ridiculous. Nice. Well, battles are good because what will happen is, when we saw it earlier, so trophies come up. Now, they don't have any yet. But if the winning sides won with battles, generally like this here, that's the one that we bought, they generally get a trophy of rifle tanks. You can buy that. Now I'm hoping that we can sort that out with more of them. I'm hoping Spain go and have a dabble at Italy and just to see if that alliance thing does its job. Now, did I do that? I did. I built that together. Look at that. It's all green and funky. There's the tracks to it and the engine. We'll get the engine, well, another version of it. We've only got our current engine, which isn't great. We'll see if this one's any better. See if we can improve it by sticking some good stuff in there. The German flywheel is much better. Only the German carburetor can fit in there. The German radiator is also better. And believe it or not, the German transmission is better. Right, well, we'll stick that together. Have I even made any difference? I don't think I even have. We'll stick that together, see what happens. Got these tracks that we can stick together as well. Now, just for comparison, that is the tadpole one. That's the Hornet. That's that. It's tiny. Love to know what we can stick them on, just for giggles as well, to be completely honest. Let's see what we can stick on here. Gonna go with the German idler, this thing here. I think that is generally the better one. Yeah, we'll go for that. Mud chutes, to keep the mud out the tracks. The British one is much better. The sprocket at the back. The German one is good and cheap. Man, the Germans have some good stuff. We'll keep hold of that. Hey, geez, look at this. Oh, that's a tough choice. So the cross-country speed on the British ones is a lot higher, but the German ones are so much cheaper. The weight so much less. I'd just go for that. And the track inserts, the Germans don't have these, but we can stick some of the British ones on. We'll go for the Mark 1s, I like them more. 5 days. Ooh, the Mark 1, Mark 6 has been finally developed. Let's get that around the testing ground. It cost me 7,000 quid, does that. Resources have been brought in. I better go get some more. You might be thinking, why? You have lots. Well, you can never have enough. Oh, look at that. It used to be 31 days. Now it's 19. That's so much better. Now I can only bring in 5 tanks worth, but it's better. Keep it topped up. Now this is where you can have fun with this game, because what we can do is, for example, you see this Hornet here. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, this is the hull of the Hornet, right? Now we can see which engine we want to stick in. So attribute some. The German one is so much better. That's ridiculous. And it weighs 2 tons less. That can't be right. The crew requirements on the old one is 5. On the new one from the Germans is 2. Mental. That is so much better. And then we have the tracks. Those are the Hornet tracks. Are you ready? We can stick some of them on it if we really want. Now that is going to be severely overweight, but that is funny. I might do it just because I can. And the German machine guns weren't as good, so I'll stick a Hotchkiss on it. I just want to make one so I can take it around the block. We'll stick a gunner in there, a driver, a commander, another gunner, and a mechanic. Oh, that's already a bit better at that. Now this is severely over the weight limit for these tracks. It might just blow up, I don't quite know. But it is what it is. We'll give it a boring grey colour because it's, well, it is what it is. I'm going to call it the Hornet Mess because it's a mess and we're not going to sell any of these. But it would be funny. Now I'm going to get them to build... Oh, you can't do it because it's too heavy and the tracks will collapse. Well, I did say that, didn't I? Well, never mind. But still, no, we can use... Ooh, that's a thought. Well, what about this hull? Stick the engine in it. Oh, you can only stick the little tracks on it. Oh, that's a shame. Stick a turret on there. It's essentially the same old. We need more parts, and then we can make some stupid designs. But I am going to leave this episode here. I hope you have thoroughly enjoyed yourselves. If you want to see more, hit the like button now. Leave a comment on your thoughts, what you thought was weird, funky, and other things that you've possibly seen on maybe the official Discord. There is one. And yes, I shall see you in the next episode. I hope you have a wonderful cup of tea. I hope your evening or morning is absolutely right lovely. And have a jolly good day. Toodle pip, bye! If you want to see these tanks go around, stick around. Thank you all for watching this right lovely video which I have created. And a special thank you to the members. You make this even more possible, and your support is greatly appreciated. Now, members get access to videos rather early, as well as other benefits. If this is something that you would like for a stupidly cheap price, then check it out.